Hi, this is Alan Saunders with Pittsburgh Sports Now here at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, where Pitt just wrapped up an impressive 75-73 victory over St. Louis. It was by far the most important win of the season for the Panthers. It was the first win to come away from Peterson Event Center, and also just the best team that Pitt has played, as the Billikens came into the game ranked in the mid-70s in Ken Palm's efficiency rating. They were the preseason favorites in the Atlantic 10 Conference, and Pitt played right with them. It was a tie game late, 70-70, before Xavier Johnson got an offensive rebound and a layup to put Pitt ahead, and then Pitt got a defensive stop. Johnson made some free throws and some interesting strategy down the stretch from Jeff Capel. We'll get back into that in a second, but on the whole, a very impressive win for Pitt, an upset win as they were the underdog in this game, and one that they really feel like they can build a lot from going forward as the schedule continues to get more difficult.
Sure. I mean, obviously that team is very talented. They were, preseason projected to win the A-10. So for us to just, come on the road and get that victory is huge. They have a lot of older guys on that team. We got a lot of new guys and young guys. So that was a huge win for us, and we're going to continue to just, build off of that.
One of the big highlights of the early part of the game was an emphatic dunk by Sidy N'Dir, Pitt's fifth-year point guard, and he was playing a lot in the first half because Xavier Johnson got into a little bit of foul trouble, and he really brought a stabilizing presence to the team. Jeff Capel said he played some old guy basketball, meaning he was just calm, cool, and collected against a pretty physical Billiken squad, and really had an impressive overall performance, but also came up with one big dunk in transition that got the bench fired up, and he was pretty fired up about it after the game as well.
So you tired of letting the young guys get all the highlight reel dunks? You decided to have to show them how it's done?
Yeah, to show the highlight. It felt good, man. It was a great play. I think it really brought a lot of energy to the game, and right after that, when we sat down on defense, it was really good for us. It was a great play.
How much fun is this group to play with?
Great, man. Everybody's a weapon, man. I'm telling you, I feel like we're really dangerous, and everybody's like a brother. I just got here. Really feel like it's my new family here, so I really feel comfortable to play with them.
Now, in that end game scenario, that's something that the Panthers haven't done a lot of this year. They haven't played a lot of close games. In fact, this is the only game they've played where it was competitive into the final minute, and they executed a plan perfectly where there was one St. Louis player that they wanted to get the ball, and if he did, they were going to foul him, even though the Panthers were only up 2. That was Hassan French. He got the ball. Panthers fouled him. He airballed the first free throw of a 1-on-1. Pitt got the ball back, and that ended up being the deciding play in the game. Good strategy by Capel and good execution by young players to have their head on a swivel late in the game.
That's what we talked about, and really proud of our guys for how they executed down the stretch. Everything we did, which was some new stuff. We've worked on game situations, different things. We hadn't worked on that one exactly. But for them to be able to take from a timeout out on the court and to execute it perfectly was really, really good. And then for us to step up and make the free throws was really good.
The Panthers will take the holiday off and then reconvene back in Pittsburgh on Saturday as they begin to prepare for their biggest test of the season, which comes just one step further after this biggest test of the season. That's a visit on Tuesday to the Iowa Hawkeyes in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'm Alan Saunders, Pittsburgh Sports Live.